on behalf of incest survivors. And my story is simply that at the age of 3, I was raped, only to discover that I was violated before the age of 3. And I was violated by different family members. It is a medical fact that children under the age of 5 have orgasms. So, totally violated. I met my father at the age of 12, and by the time I was 16, I had a baby by my biological father. And when that child was 4 months, that child was raped and given a sexual transmitted disease. When that child turned 3 years old, he was electrocuted in West Philadelphia, in Camden. My aunt's bathtub died in my arms. God allowed me to bring him out of that bathtub. Cooper Hospital worked on him for 45 minutes. 8 months later, my mother was brutally murdered and thrown in a closet in West Philadelphia. A week after I buried my mother, I turned 20 this year. I turned 45 years old. So to God be the glory. The poetry for me, the testimony is the healing, that people can know that they can be free. This is why I show up. This is why I do what I do, because it's important that people know that they can be free. And incest is a very real issue in the community. The black community is very, very real, and we need to address it, and we need to see what it looks like. We need to hear it, and we need to see what it looks like. So I come out for that reason. The first piece I'm going to do is I Am the Testimony, and I Am the Testimony is a really wonderful piece because it is the fusion of my testimony and poetry. So, we ready? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Feel me, feel me, feel me, feel me, feel me. Feel me, feel me, feel me, feel me, feel me. Feel me, see me, hear me, touch me. Do you realize what's standing before you, completely naked, drenched in sweat and tears? This is who I am. Pain from across these shores. I bear and endure humiliation that soars throughout my soul. A heart that can't explain the tears of all of my fears of letting go of the game that came to be my name. It's called shame, death, and with each breath I inhale and exhale this ocean mighty tide that swims, sways, and open wide inside. It rises across time, no longer able to hide. It cannot lie anymore. I'm fighting to survive, live or die. Trouble mind, confused state of being. Meaning this mental warfare has got me seeing no way out of this mind control that causes me to be submissible to those whose intentions are set on bending and spinning my will with the negotiation and selling of my soul. You know, lead me to the bargaining table. I'm ready to now let go, lost in a path and paths of suffering, trying to remember the ways to forgiving those that will be called my enemies. Satan's after me, and destiny's now laughing and ringing at my front door. They tell me there's always a chance to find new beginnings at last. The possibilities look real sweet, and in this unbelievable fate, move out of my way. God is waiting on me. Today is the date of being completely free. I am the product of many women who have laid down beside the river and decided to end it, but someone must take it all, so God chose me to be the vessel that consumes the fall, that says no more, no more, no more. I am rape and violations that holds the hands of humiliation. I am black eyes and broken ribs that no longer fits in. And then, to make it even better, I'm the so-called criminal who have been persecuted and convicted of crimes that were not mine, lies that were told, and in this imprisonment, I know and live the truth no matter how old. I am the witness who have come forward to testify to the injustice and slayings of many souls, spiritual murders, and the assassinations of their characters. I came to see the wicked and evildoers' intentions that attracts and then attacks the pure and the innocent. I'm the bearer of the truth, carrying it as my best friend, and in the end, I still know who I am. I am digging deep down inside this beautiful black butterfly with tears that cleanse the soul, for I know who I am. A wonderful expression of this life journey, and I have been given the right to travel. Never shall I quit. This is my spiritual being, and she is so amazing. And yes, I still know who I am, a child of God. I stand tall in all of my loveliness, and I invite you to continue to walk with me a little further across this bridge. I am incest, and through these breasts are mountains of new horizons. And at this fountain, I welcome you to drink as much of this milk as you can take in and be filled. I am lips, taste the transcendent and strut in every kiss. I am hands that reach out, extended and open wide. Please do understand that this is also a part of it. I am feet that walk upon the sands of Egypt's ancient desert lands. I am eyes and ears that sees and hears all the whispers of the dark and unfamiliar places, only to know that the light is at sight. insight, and within, I'm a body that knows her place, a part of the universe. As Mother Earth, I came to be defined as the main principle, extending life as far as it can go. I'm the bearer of fruits and babies, the teacher of many lands and languages. The roots of this tree begins and ends with me, and God himself has planted all love. My spiritual seeds. I'm the woman that stands here in front of you. I have been allowed to be brought into existence. And when God created me, he said, she shall be. I am simply me. Now, I'm going to do one for you, and then you want to do something? Then we're going to bounce back and forth off each other? Amen.
I apologize.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Now, this is the one you wanted to hear, Visible Ones.
Good.
Okay. The fulfillment of the purpose of the true and non-believer must always surface. Invisible people, come out and play. I know you hear me calling you. Invisible people, I'm saying your name. We both are watching each other in this place. Wait a minute. Did you hear that? It's a whisper in my ear, and it's also all up in the atmosphere. Spirits are attack my mind, playing games with me all the time. How can I get you to see all the spiritual beings attacking me? Deceit, hatred, envy, betrayal, and jealousy. It's not insanity. It's a spiritual warfare being waged. And the enemy is definitely after me. Why? Because I am remaining determined and going against the grain. So there's no gaining, just a struggling with these pains and thoughts of living in this world, the physical plane, with corner-minded people who want to entrap in a cage this soul of mine. And in this fact, I accept that it's about the assaulted and slain of the devoted servant of God for sure. It's a guarantee with complete certainty that there's no eluding or escaping. In this life, the spiritual fight is all day long. Stopping, looking, they're strategically moving through this maze of chaos and confusion, staring at disbelief of the spiritual side of what I'm now seeing. But it's all real. The invisible ones are here. They are hiding behind invisible lines, traveling back and forth from all sorts of invisible worlds, and I'm running from evil things, running from shame that brings laughter from wicked doers, players and gamblers and spiritual plots, your spiritual games, running and refusing, losing my own mind, trusting that I'm running from God and myself in this high tide at no time. The storm is far from being over, and in this place and space, I'm dealing with the true state of my reality. I have no say, no control, no way out of the situation, no doubts. It all has been allowed. The testing of my faith, as above, so below, is all about the truth, the testimony, the soul. Do you believe Satan's trying to corner me, and there's no gun? The only weapons of mass destruction being used is the minds of those who choose violation, humiliation, intimidation, celebrating the devastation, and intended plan filled with plenty of evil demands, setting out to kill, conquer, and destroy the joy of an honest person, the inflicting of wounds to the innocent bystander with the intention of killing the spirit. How soon does this show know that these low blows are meant to attack the spiritual body of those with blessed feet and blessed hands and their integrity, designed to come between the spiritual bond of a good woman and a good man? And if you're not a seeker of the cure, mental illness is sure to get you. It's a nervous breakdown. Down this road there is no fleeing the ending, only the beginning of accepting the full understanding that in this responsibility I must expose the whole truth of my existence. And in this moment I'm holding on to God, being purified by the fire. The other side is life, not death. Peeling off my flesh, bowing down at the throne. The journey is long, the battle is vicious. This warrior remains dedicated to the stand. Even the stand seems that I'm standing all alone, but I'm not. I have my full armor on. Whose side are you on? Wisdom and all of her knowledge, or a fool with all his problems? The direction's only separated by God. Amen. Now it's your turn. Oh, yes, you can.